What is going on, my fellow Jedi? Today I'm bringing you guys the complete story of Darth Vader as soon as he gets off the operating table in Revenge of the Sith, to the point where he bleeds his first kyber crystal in canon. I thought you guys might like this compilation of the first 5 issues in the Darth Vader 2017 comic series to really help bring the story to life. I have already made these videos and you may find them on my channel individually if you wish, or if you want to watch this complete 29 to 30 minute video about them, you may do so as well. You may notice that the editing is getting better on into the story, as well as me sounding more comfortable with the mic, as I did start making this series pretty much right off the bat in my YouTube career, and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to go ahead and throw this compilation in there for you guys that enjoyed it so far. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy. We pick things up at the end of Revenge of the Sith right as Vader is lifted off the operational table and breaks off, screaming no, learning about the death of his wife, Padme.
No. 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 No.
Vader screams as he learns his wife, Padme, is dead.
You told me you could save her.
In your rage, you chose a different path. Padme is dead, my friend. Even the power of the dark side cannot bring her back. But in her death, she has given you a gift. Pain.
Vader, being extremely upset with Palpatine, picks him up and tries to choke him with the Force.
Now, you must choose. Will you accept that gift? Will you use it? Or will you die?
I will live.
Good. And now,
Sidious strikes Vader with lightning, showing him how vulnerable his suit can be to his lightning. Palpatine also does this because Vader previously tried to choke him.
where is your lightsaber, Lord Vader? Use its power. Defend yourself.
Lost in the fight with Obi-Wan. He took it.
No. That blade belonged to another. A Jedi.
Sidious ignites his saber and puts it to his apprentice's throat.
You are a Sith. I realize this has been a traumatic time for you. But if you touch me with the Force again, I will finish what Kenobi could not. You are my friend, Lord Vader. I do hope we never find ourselves in this position again. Rise. The great work must continue. You think of revenge. You wish to leave, to find the source of all your pain. I can sense it. Set such feelings aside. Your personal vendettas pale next to the needs of our galactic empire. Come with me. I wish to show you something. Never again will we fear the Jedi.
Masamita says, trying to found the newly found public fear of Jedi.
Do you know why our blades are red, Lord Vader?
No, Master. The Jedi teachings on this subject were incomplete.
Through the grace of our Emperor Palpatine, we were saved from their treachery. The fools hid the knowledge they found uncomfortable. They could not face the darker truths, and they paid the price. A red saber is no different than any other, except it has been made to bleed.
The Jedi are gone. The Emperor saw through their separatist plots, their lies. He survived their attempt to assassinate him. And now, at last, we are safe.
The crystal from any Jedi's saber will do. As you know, the kybers are alive. In their way, like any living thing, they can feel pain. Never again will their instruments of oppression terrorize the galaxy,
says Masamita as we see clone troopers throwing the lightsabers of Jedi into a fire pit.
Through the dark side, you must pour your pain into the crystal, and when at last the agony becomes more than it can stand, a beautiful crimson, the color of your rage. We have entered a new age, an age of freedom.
The crowd cheers as Masamita holds up Yoda's lightsaber, about to throw it into the pit.
Freedom? Huh. None of them understand it. None but you and I. Thus, tyranny ends.
Masamita throws Yoda's lightsaber into the fiery furnace.
Do you understand, Lord Vader?
Yes, you could have given me any one of those lightsabers to corrupt, even Yoda's, but you did not.
Palpatine and Vader watch overhead as the lightsabers of all the Jedi burn. While the lightsabers catch on fire, they emit this blue glow into the sky because of the kyber crystals.
The saber of a Sith is not given. It is taken.
Vader and Palpatine head to a planet in the mid-rim.
Your armor, Lord Vader. How do you find it?
It is acceptable. Why have we come here, my master?
Vader says as they land on the planet.
I need your help, Lord Vader. I have very high hopes for what we might achieve together. But first, you must seek out a Jedi from whom to take a kyber crystal. A daunting task indeed, after our success together in eradicating them from the galaxy. However, I have great faith in your resourcefulness and capability. Go now, my apprentice. I had a vessel brought here for you to use. It appears to have been stolen. This lawless galaxy. Truly, it cries out for our guidance. Are you at a loss, my friend? Take heart. Your path is simple. Embrace the dark side. Bend it to your will, and it will provide everything you need. Your power will become endless, Lord Vader, and then we shall rule as one.
Palpatine says this as he leaves the planet, leaving Vader to find a Jedi to kill for his lightsaber. Vader travels through the desertous planet and finds smugglers who have smuggled his ship. Would you look at that thing? What a beaut. Just laying out there in the desert, too. We can probably sell it even if we can't slice past the encryption. Should fetch more credits than we'll see in a year of salvage. Vader cuts off what they were saying by slamming a hunk of metal into them with the Force.
That ship is mine.
Vader says as he is hovering above them, levitating more hunks of metal with the Force. Kill him! Vader leaps down from the high ground and uses the Force to carry anything in his path to throw at them. Got him! I got him! Vader force pushes one of the smugglers off the cliff. By all the... Why are you here? What do you want?
From you?
Vader snaps the guy's neck.
Only this.
Vader says as the smuggler falls face first on the ground, bringing the first issue to a close. We pick up not very long after the very first issue, where Vader gets the ship from the smugglers, and now he is headed to a mid-rim Jedi outpost.
Hey, look at me. I'm a Jedi. No, you're not. Dang, if you were a Jedi, you'd be dead. Come on, Kicker. I had to do something to liven up this assignment. We've survived, what, 100 missions? I honestly think this is the one that will kill me. The best soldiers in the galaxy. And here we are stuck making an inventory of a bunch of Jedi junk at the far end of space. What a waste. Take this seriously. Every mission is important. If Emperor Palpatine wants this done, then we will get it done. We beat the Separatists, great. You think they're the only enemies out there? No, I just don't think we'll be the ones fighting them. What do you mean? I heard they shut down the facilities on Kamino. They'll train up the last batch of clones and that's it. But that's crazy. Who will protect the Empire? Don't know, Kicker. But it won't be us. We get to pack up old Jedi way stations and crate everything back to Coruscant. I think our fighting days are done. You two, focus. We've got incoming. Unidentified vessel. This is restricted space. Your presence is unauthorized. Change course immediately or you will be fired upon.
I have the docking codes for this station, Lord Vader. I can transmit them on your order.
There will be no second warning.
Lord Vader.
That ship's still coming. Alright, we gave this guy a chance. Line it up. Roger that.
I am detecting that the ARC fighters have engaged weapons tracking systems. Master, with your permission, I can transmit our authorization code and end this situation immediately.
No. Activate weapon systems.
Looks like we've got ourselves a fight, boys. About time. Agreed. Let's show him what we're made of. What the? He got them both. How'd he? Focus. He didn't get us. That's the important thing. We were right on his tail. He's not gonna shake us.
With your permission, Lord Vader, I can activate the rear cannons and fire on our pursuers.
There is no need. I know where they are. I can sense them. Their fear. Their pain. Their end.
That ship took out all 4 arcs without taking a single hit. Who is this guy? Haven't seen flying like that since. Don't even say it. It can't be a Jedi. They're all dead. Whoever he is, he's managed to deactivate the way station security protocols. That means he's about to dock. We have to protect this station. Get to the hangar deck, now. You happy now, Ding? Looks like you found that fight you were looking for. Better than counting robes. Maybe this is an opportunity kicker. We know the Empire wants this stuff, or we wouldn't be on the mission in the first place. If we can protect it, prove our worth, maybe word gets back to the Emperor, maybe he keeps us around. Maybe we get put on those red helmets, stand right next to Palpatine himself. Ready yourselves, troopers, he's coming through. Dang, I get it, big opportunity here maybe, but only if we survive. Take him down.
Vader, as he still does not have a lightsaber, bends the Force to his will, slamming clone troopers into each other and deflecting blaster bolts with the Force and sending it right back at them.
Keep the pressure on. Concentrate your fire. We've got him.
Vader Force pulls a lightsaber to him.
Okay, that's definitely a Jedi. But Order 66, I thought we killed them all. Say it a little louder, Ding. He might not have heard you.
Vader, using the lightsaber, slices through clone troopers left and right.
Fall back. Regroup on the deck.
The clone is interrupted as Vader slices through him with his lightsaber.
Move, move.
Vader decides to leave his lightsaber behind, as his master told him to kill a Jedi to take his first lightsaber as a Sith. I have used the codes you provided to access the way station's archives, Lord Vader. What information do you seek?
Does the archive contain a record of all Jedi assignments before the execution of Order 66?
Yes, a backup from the primary records at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
I require data on any Jedi who took the Bearish Vow prior to the Purge.
The Bearish Vow. Clarify your need for this information.
I do not expect to be questioned. I expect to be obeyed.
As long as I serve you, I will do both. If I ask a question, it is because I believe the answer will enhance my service. Potential responses to your query include over 14,000 Jedi since the founding of the Order. I can recite all available data on these Jedi. It will take several months. Or, you could clarify. Either is acceptable to me.
My master ordered me to take the kyber crystal for my lightsaber from a Jedi I have defeated in combat. Because of the Purge, that task has become difficult. I require a living Jedi. Finding a Bearish taker seems the easiest route, if one exists. Any Jedi pursuing Bearish has sworn to refrain from activities related to the Order, complete disengagement from anything but the Force. It is a type of penance. While a Bearish taker would have felt the Purge, they would not have allowed themselves to respond to it, or take action of any kind.
which means they may not have gone into hiding after Order 66. I understand, Lord Vader. Thank you. Resuming search protocol. Lord Vader, explosive device detected. Vader swiftly uses the Force to contain what is inside the grenade. The explosive device did not explode.
Yes, I am aware.
Down on your knees. You're coming with us. Coming with us? Just shoot him, Ding. I have a better idea. We know what the Jedi are capable of. They're powerful, but they have limits. There's no way he can do anything to us while he's keeping that grenade from exploding. We'll get him in restraints, and then he's ours. And then what? And then we'll take him back to the Emperor, offer him up like a prize. Who knows what he'll give us if we bring him a Jedi traitor. No more retirement. Red helmets for sure.
Troopers, you have made a mistake.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I am not a Jedi.
Quiet down. I can't breathe.
I have no limits. If you completed this search, I would prefer that this phase of the operation be completed quickly.
I have it, Master. Search complete. Vader lets go of the bomb, running out.
Who?
It is unlikely you have encountered him before. He has been on his own pilgrimage since before you entered the Jedi Temple.
Who?
He is unique, even for a Jedi. His name is Karl Casey. It has been many years since he has been active in the Jedi affairs, but the records show that even when he did not take part in diplomacy, training, or research. Apparently, Master Infula had precisely one purpose within the Order: to fight. This leaves us off with issue number 2 on a cliffhanger, showing us Master Infula and the Bearish Vow. The Bearish Vow, if you don't know, is taken by any Jedi who just wishes to refrain from any activities of the Order. So while Karl Infula is a Jedi Master, he refrained from the Order, as well as whenever he sensed Order 66, he didn't do anything about it. On the moon of Aldalim, we see Master Infula fighting his combat training droid, just to get a glimpse of what he is capable of. Fighting while assembling 4 Padawan straps at once, Master Infula. Seems ill-advised, even for you. This shows us how Master Infula keeps in shape in these hard times. Both the training droid and Master Infula go back and forth on what it would be like to live as not a Jedi. Suddenly,
It would be impossible. Something is coming, something dark. Prepare the mountain's defenses.
yes, Master Infula. As Vader's ship approaches Master Infula, his droid recognizes the threat and tells Vader. A big hunk of metal slams into Vader's ship, and as Vader's ship crashes, his droid tells him that the systems will be online in no less than 2 days, hoping Vader will wait.
No, he is waiting for me. He is expectant. I do not wish to disappoint him.
Vader says this, leaving in search of Master Infula. As Vader dodges Master Infula's first attack, he looks up to see the Jedi. Without a second thought, Vader tries to force choke Master Infula. This does not last very long, however, because Master Infula sends a shockwave blast toward Vader to stop his force choke. Master Infula goes on to ask Vader if he was the darkness that he sensed tearing down the Jedi.
For my transgressions, I took the Bearish Vow to live alone inside the Force until my true path as a Jedi became clear, to live outside the Order and take no action on its behalf, no matter the circumstances, even its end. You must know that, or you would have not known to look for me here. It is also why I stayed here. I knew you would come eventually. I declare my Bearish Vow complete, for my brothers and sisters are dead and their murderer stands before me. I know my path, killer, and its end is also yours. This mountain is called Pasval. It is a sacred place, designed to test all Jedi who come here. The higher you go, the more demanding the challenges become. I will await you at the summit, beast, on the highest ground. Come, seek me out.
Master Infula then demands that the droid open the sluice gate, which unleashes a humongous body of water onto Vader. Vader struggles at first but quickly catches his ground and uses the Force to split the waves. Vader then makes his way up the mountain as different types of birds attack him. Master Infla's droid, seeing how well Vader does against the first two obstacles, asks if he should blow the bridge now. Master Infla ignores his droid, and he asks him if he thinks he's some type of Sith or a different type of monster. My databanks indicate that the Sith generally wield lightsabers with crimson blades. We have seen no evidence that he possesses such a weapon, but his abilities and the way he chooses to use them do suggest the dark side. I am sorry, I cannot say what he is, but I know he is dangerous. He will defeat the Raptorans shortly. If you wish to bring down the bridge, the time is now. Master Infla declines his offer to blow the bridge and goes and looks over the edge.
Thank you for your service, my friend. Let the creature pass.
Master Infla says this, commanding the Raptorans away from Vader. However, Vader still reaches out with the Force, and in his anger he destroys them. Master Infla's droid insists that they set the next trap.
No more traps. No more obstacles. Turn them off, all of them.
But in that case, he will be here in no time at all.
Correct.
Vader, making his way up the stairway, finally encounters Master Infla.
Almost there, creature. Almost to the top. Keep going. You can do it. I believe in you.
Infla ignites his lightsaber and Vader sends him back with a strong Force push. Do not fear, Master Infla. I will destroy him. The droid says this as he approaches Vader ready to attack. However, Vader catches him off guard, picking him up with the Force and then ripping his limbs off. Vader then takes his new weapon he found from the droid to attack Master Infla.
I know what you want. I know why you're here. It's not just to kill me. You came here to get something. I can sense it. You want my lightsaber.
The two engage in dueling until Vader's cybernetic leg gives out and snaps.
Once you are dead, I will seek out your master and destroy him as well. And then I will restore the light of the Jedi to the galaxy. Think on that, monster.
Master Infla says this as he force pushes Vader off the cliff, causing Vader to go flying to the ground. Thus, takes us to where Vader loses against the high ground yet again. This is sadly where the comic ends, leaving us on a cliffhanger, but don't worry, I will be covering the next one very soon. We pick up right where we left off in the third issue of Vader losing to Karl Casey after being tempted by the high ground. Vader lands, having the breath knocked out of him as the droid that he defeated taunts him. The dark side cannot stand against that light. This fuels Vader's rage as he picks up the droid with the Force and crushes every bit of it to pieces. We then see Karl Casey go to get his ship, as it has been many years since he has needed it. He tells the people taking care of his ship that he needs his ship to go seek out the master of the Sith to destroy them and get rid of them in the galaxy once and for all. Darth Vader then reassembles his leg using the droid's leg that he defeated. He then goes to seek out Master Infla. Master Infla is using the Force to repair his ship as he feels a tremor in the Force. Going out to check on it, he sees Darth Vader standing before him. However, this time, Vader has the high ground.
You come.
Master Infla tries to calm the others down as he tells them to get inside. He foolishly decides to take on Darth Vader and try to end this once and for all. Darth Vader and Jedi Master Karl Casey engage in lightsaber to electro-staff combat, and it looks just like Vader is getting the upper hand finally. However, since Darth Vader is still not used to his new cybernetic limbs, this allows for an easy victory for Master Infla, until they are interrupted by guards. The guards threaten Master Infla and Vader to stop what they are doing until Vader picks them up with the Force, choking them, and drops them off the bridge. Master Infla uses the Force to save them from their death. Vader causes a distraction as he destroys a water canister and floods the entire city. This is about the Jedi and Sith. These people have nothing to do with our fight. It isn't about them.
You are a fool.
Vader says as he grabs Master Infla's lightsaber with the Force and pulling it to him.
Of course it's about them.
Vader holds Master Infla up with the Force as Crack Infla begs for mercy, saying to spare the other people's lives but to take his. Vader decides his way is best as he snaps Master Infla's neck and causes havoc among the city. Thus, Vader having his first lightsaber as a Sith Lord. We pick up this story with Palpatine contacting Darth Vader about what to do for completing the task of creating his first Sith lightsaber. Palpatine directs his apprentice to the planet Mustafar, a planet which Vader is all too familiar with, as this is the very same planet where he met his greatest defeat at the hands of his old master, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Palpatine explains to Vader that there are locusts of the dark side of the Force hidden underneath the planet's surface. He tells Vader to reclaim his identity from this place, to rise above his defeat and become more powerful than he ever was.
You have acquired the lightsaber of a Jedi and the kyber crystal it contains, but they are not yet yours. The crystal is a potent thing, alive in some strange way, pulsing with the light side energy. You will need great strength to bend it to your will. When you arrive on Mustafar, find the place where the dark side calls to you. Draw upon the energy there. Combine its power with your own. Then, use it. Corrupt the kyber crystal. Teach it your pain. Teach it your anger. Hear it sing a hymn of darkness. Make it bleed.
Vader heads to the locust where the dark side energy calls to him and begins deconstructing his lightsaber, taking out its kyber crystal. Vader tries to make it bleed as its strength is too powerful and he drops it, and it explodes, pushing the Dark Lord of the Sith back against the wall.
What have I done?
The Dark Lord of the Sith questions as he rises back to his feet, reassembling his lightsaber. Vader then takes his newly found blade to his master back on Coruscant.
My apprentice, you have returned. Were you successful in your quest?
I was.
Show me, I would see your blade.
Vader ignites his lightsaber, showing his master that he has chosen the path of the light.
Ah, so you have made your decision.
I have.
Palpatine ignites his crimson saber as he leaps toward his apprentice the exact same way he did at Master Windu and the others in Revenge of the Sith. The master and the apprentice go head to head in the duel as Vader is able to keep up with his master, matching blow for blow. Vader has enough of the duel as he quickly cuts down his former master, leaving him dead on his office floor. Vader goes on a search for his former master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, as he finally comes across him. Obi-Wan readies himself in defense as he does not know who stands before him. Vader takes off his helmet as he bows before Obi-Wan, showing him what he has become, and begs him not to kill him. Vader awakens from his Force vision as his eyes turn back to the burning Sith yellow they were before. Growling, he stands up and denies what could have been his path if he had chosen to take it. He picks up the kyber yet again, this time filled to the brim with all of his stored anger and hate, pouring it into the kyber crystal. As he bleeds his crystal, he is shown more glimpses from his past, showing him the death of who he used to be, the death of his mother, and the death of his beloved wife, Padme. We pick back up at Coruscant, where an angry Vader approaches his master. He slams the royal guards into the window. This is the first time Tarkin has been introduced to Vader, so rightfully so he is worried about the Emperor's safety. The Emperor tells Mas Amedda and Tarkin to leave as he is perfectly safe.
Apprentice.
Master.
Vader showcases the beautiful crimson he has made out of the once green lightsaber. Thus, Vader completing his task of creating his first Sith lightsaber. Wow, this story was, in my opinion, the best of the Vader comics that we have covered so far, and I cannot wait to get into the next issue with you all. But for now, make sure to like that video as it helps out the channel tremendously, and hit that subscribe button as it is free. and also helps out the channel. Thank you all for joining me on this journey so far, and please don't forget that Jesus loves each and every one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful and nerdy day. I'll see you next time. May the Force be with you.